what's happening right now. It's just a little bit of history. It's just a little bit of history from the past. Never had a big old dancer on board before. Just wanted to go through a couple of numbers. And when you start at 10 and you're minus 4, you're going to the other side. You're reflecting within. There is no 10 in front of the 4. But there's a 10 in the front of the 4. But not behind the 4. This is in the 10 area. This is in the 1 area. This is within the flow. Parse taking an A to Z. But when you come to 20, you get 14, which is the AD and the spirit angle on the cross. In which, you see that over there? That looks like a 7, right? But now it looks like a 4. You put the 7 in the 1, it becomes the 4 in 20 world. The house of Saturn. 34, DC power. 46, Zion, Israel. 0 begins to start. 6 is like 1. 4 and 6 come together because they're alike. They're 1 away from 5. Well, 9 and 1 are both away from 0. 10, 10. 5, 15 becomes 11. Becomes 5, 11. Or 2, 5, 5, 2, which is Jesus Christ. The beta world, the E world, B and E. Venus, Jupiter. Out of Uranus. 2 by 5, 2 plus 5 is 10 and 7. JG. The English to the French reverse JG is 10 and 7. 0 equals to that 10. When I would do Pegasus, in the word Pegasus are 2 10s. Add 6 and 6. If you go over here, this is 19 and 19 is 38, 48, 58, 59, 60. Pegasus, 67, 72, 82, 88. Pegasus, the square world of 88. 16 and 5 is 21. 28, give me the moon. 29, give me Jesus. 29 and 19 is 48, give me the spirit. Inside the house of Mars and Neptune, which is the rotation. 4 up or 4 down, using the center twice, or in the 9 card, using 4 up and 4 down with 1 heart between the 2. The 9 card. 21 and 21 is 42. 19 and 19 is 38. And 21 is 48, is 59, is 67, 72, 88. Plus 6, 94, equaling to Uranus, equaling to 100, becomes 166. 616 becomes 7 in 1 world. And 7 by 6 is 42. And 7 and 6 is 13, becomes 55 and 55. 10 becomes 77 again, becomes Jesus. Becomes 16, becomes the light, becomes 32, becomes the back door. 55 and 55 is 5 by 5, 5 plus 5. Is 25 and 10 is 35. We have Earth and we have Jupiter, as we have Jupiter in 99, which is 9 by 11. They're what you can do with the same numbers, connecting either both the equations or one of the equations irrelevant to the fact. Because when you connect one, it's like this is the arm that goes there. Well, that's the arm that goes there. That's it. This to that and that to this. And in between is the transport between the two. 1 by 5, 1 plus 5. 5 and 2. 5 times 2, 5 plus 2 is J and G. 10 and 7 is 17. 0 equals 6 equals 23. Right? 2 by 5 is 10. You'll get a 0. Add 6 more. Becomes 23. 2 by 3, 2 plus 3 is now 11 again. In a different formation. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11 equals 13, 31, which is the AC power of 1 by 3 and 1 plus 3. 3 and 4 is 7. 3 and 4 is 7. 3 by 4 is 12. 12 and 7 is 19. 19 and 19, we begin again. The numbers were made to be perfect and fast. As long as you know the question, you will have the answer promptly. It will not take forever. Once you have the questions asked, usually for me, a math equation does not take forever. If you go onto a computer and ask a mathematical question in its entirety, you will get the answer very quick. But if you ask a question according to a story, you will only get the story based on the facts, other than the precise facts of numbers. One other couple of things I wanted to mention. I'm not sure if I showed this in my previous video, but here is Terua on the road again in Tehran. Ha ha ha, we're on the run. In Tehran, we're on the run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why is it like this? Okay, more or less you can say, where does it start? Just cuts down the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They say 7 to 9 is fine. They say 7 to 9 is fine in the Hebrew. They say the September sounds like 7 when it's a 9th month. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have 7, it's because you have 6 and 1. You have 6 and 2. You have 6 and 3. That's why you have those numbers. 1 is the opposite of 6. And if you want to see how it works, 1 goes here, 6 goes over here, okay, and you run it. You run from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. 6 and 5 and 6 and 3 is 9, 11. 6 and 4 and 6 and 2 is 78. This would be October right now, 78. Why? Because 6 and 4 made a 10. 0 equals 1, giving it the light. 1 and 6 is now 7. 7 and 2, and 6 and 2 becomes 8. This is 8, and this is 7. This is October. This is 9, 11 in October. Now you go 1 and 3 is 4, reflecting 10. 4 reflects 10. 4 and 6 is 10. 1 and 5 is now 6. So you have 4 and 6, Zion and Israel. Inside Electric Company, 3 and 5, Earth and Jupiter. In the gateway. This is what it shows. This is the design it creates. Now you have to multiply these designs, and these are all Rodin's coils, perfect numbers. This gentleman shows you perfection. Within his perfection, I can use my perception and the better of the understanding of the difference, which is the knowledge I know that I am trying to share for the explanation in something that is so simple because it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 over what is the difficulty of ABC. But inside ABC, 1, 2, 3 is 1 times 2 times 3 is 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Where 1 does not change in the multiplication by anything, we only work with 2 and 3, and we leave 1 at home. Because she comes through us all the time. What a triangle can do. How you turn on a light bulb from the area of 1. Takia, light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. It takes 2 wires and 2 wires and 2 wires and 2 wires, 8 wires of 1 wire to light up each one of these light bulbs. Shavurim, Takia, Terua, Shavurim. 3. You want to see 3? And the reason for Aleph is because the leg gets put on over here. This is the Aleph letter. It's 1 world, 2 worlds, 3 worlds. But it's only using this one in this world. Then when I connect this, I get an A. But there's a difference between connecting this one, connecting this one, and connecting this one. By connecting this one, I'm connecting the center of 2 areas. The center of 2 areas. Oh my God. I'm a straight arrow. I'm getting to the heart. No matter which way I go. And I come back and I go the same distance. I wouldn't have lost any area. And I can check 2 sides. So if you go at the precise angles out in between half of 1, you can see the same distance, but the amount of distance has shrunk. Raphael 7286. The constellation is Pegasus, and we're on freaking 5 more days of beta blockers. Like George Carlin said, we should just open up George Carlin and see what he had to say about today. I'm telling ya, I believe.